Hello everyone, my name is Greg Sullivan. Welcome to part 7 in our tutorial series in which we are recreating the Apple Fitness Plus interface using React and advanced CSS techniques. This one is just React. We're going to create a utility to change time from decimal, like 5.234 seconds or whatever as it's showing now, to something more readable by humans. It's a small but important step for taking control of what's on the screen and making sure that we have absolute control over every aspect of this interface moving forward. It's a quick one, so let's get started. Let's open up our Explorer over here, and under Source, right-click, New File, and we're going to type utils / let's call it time utils.tsx. All right, so this is going to be really simple. We're just going to export function. We'll call it format time. It will take seconds as an input, which will be a number, of course. And it's going to return a JSX element. So we're going to create a couple constants. Minutes. Minutes is the math.floor of seconds divided by 60. Because, 60 seconds in a minute. Constant remaining seconds is going to be math.floor seconds. And we're going to take the remainder of that after dividing by 60. And then constant, we're going to call this formatted seconds equals remaining seconds. I want to convert that to a string. And we want to pad that string by 2. So we always get 2 zeros to start. Well, we give back the empty container there. Let's return minutes. The minutes are greater than 0. Then we return a span with the minutes. So we return a colon. And then we return the F. And we return the formatted seconds. Let me fix my spelling error here. We'll save this utility. Now we're going to go back to the video player and put this utility to work. Sorry, we're not going to do it in the video player. We're going to do it with the app. So now, current time, we're actually going to do format time, and we're going to plug in current time. And it's mad because we haven't imported that, but it'll do it for us. Look at that. Now we have our seconds. Hello everyone, and welcome to this simulated 90-second push-up and burpee workout. Why are we doing such a strange 90-second simulated workout? All right, so that's looking great, but that's not quite how it works in the real app. First of all, it doesn't show where you are in the video. It shows how much time is left. So we don't want current time. We want time remaining, which is total time minus current time. So that you, my fellow developer, can build this cool Apple-style bit. That's great. So that is this. I really just threw this together quickly so you can see that the video player is controlling our single source of time. So I scrubbed the video. You can see that our timer updates accordingly. All right, but if we look at our original intent, you can see that there is a little countdown ring behind the current time. So to do that, we're going to be a little bit smarter and turn this little H1 into a component. So let's do that very quickly. So let's cut what we've got here and go over here to our components. And we're going to do let's call this total time. Total time / total time.tsx. This will just be React props. I'm going to call this total time. And what props do we need? We need to know the total time and the current time. All right, total time is obviously a number, and current time also a number. And let's paste the stuff we grabbed out of there. Now, this is complaining that it doesn't have format time, so we'll import that here. And just really quickly, to stay tidy, we'll come back here and we'll take format time out because we're not using it in the root anymore. Let's put total time here. Oh, we got to save it first. And total time requires that we give it total time and current time. And we close the component. There we go. So now we've got this componentized and looking good. Now we have to add the little countdown timer. And for that, we are going to use an external library called React Circular Progress Bar. To get React Circular Progress Bar, we have to stop our current server. So we'll Control-C, then we'll stop the server, npm install, and it's React Circular Progress Bar. All right, now let's run the app again. Hello everyone, and 1 o'clock, starting easy. Okay, so let's take advantage of our React Circular Progress Bar. You can familiarize yourself with the wonderful documentation for this library, but it's, I'm just going to run through this very fast. So close that, and what this wants is to start. It needs to know how much time to display. So we're going to say value, and it wants a percentage. So I'm going to give it, and we want the bat time left. So 100% minus, I'm going to say let's do total time minus the current time divided by total time times 100. And save that. Now you haven't set a color yet, so it's not going to show. Let's first start the stroke width to set that to 18. That's just from trial and error. You can mess with that yourself. Styles, and we're going to use the build styles that come with this library. Love that it's importing all this for me in real time as I go. And we're going to say stroke line cap is round. And then we're going to take advantage of those variables we set up earlier. Path color is going to be var time highlight. And now, just for fun, we're going to do trail color and set this to var or even not var. Let's just go red. All right, so as we play our video, hello everyone and welcome to this simulated 90-second. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, that's working great. So we do have another variable. Remember, we set this up before. So if we go back to our main CSS, our app CSS, you can see we have this time highlight trans. That was something we talked about a long time ago, and this is why we have it. So let's put this here. There you go. Looking familiar? That's right, it is. You can do a little bit more reading if you like on the circular progress bar documentation about how to do the kind of conical gradient in here that Apple's doing. But we're not going to go there for now. So save up and let's start actually styling in this to place it. So to do that, let's create our total time.css. Let's import that real quick. So first of all, let's put this over here like we've been doing all along. Close the Explorer so you can see what we're talking about. Let's go main timer. Let's set this to display, flex, align items, center. Let's put a gap, 0.5 rem. Clean up that CSS. Now we've got to get a little more control over our progress bar's placement. And to do that, we're going to wrap this in another div. I'll have to use F1, surround with tag, and just surround it with a div. Great. And we'll just give this a class name of progress holder. Save that. Come back over here. Dot progress holder. So we can see what we're working on here. Let's set a background of red temporarily. Okay, we want to do this as a height of 1 rem or 1 m relative to the parent. Aspect ratio of 1 because we're working with circles. There you go. And now we can take back out the background. That's a little bigger if you compare it to our source material. So let's actually make this 0.7. And of course, we have this set to align items center, but what if we did flex start? That looks pretty solid. So if we hit play, put 25 seconds on the clock, starting easy, and go. All right, on your feet. Looking good. I told you this would be a quick and easy one, and it was. We now have a utility for controlling the display of time throughout our project as we move forward, which is great. I have an inkling that there might have been some easier way to do this, but it's not coming to me right now, so let me know in the comments which technique I'm thinking of that isn't quite forming completely in my mind. And if you have any questions, leave those below. Thanks for coming. See you next time.